So, who is this George Tan guy, anyway? Some rich heir with pockets full of gold?
Not even close. Try Johor, Malaysia. Small-town kid, no money, just a suitcase full of ambition. He wasn't born into the game. He hustled his way in.
A hustler in finance. Shocking.
Oh, he tried in Singapore first. Businesses flopped left and right. But he learned the golden rule. You don't need to have money, you just need to convince people to give it to you.
Classic move. Fake it till you make it.
Exactly. By the mid-70s, he rolled into Hong Kong, boomtown central. He wasn't some finance nerd with charts and calculators. He was pure energy, charm, and big ideas. The market ate it up.
So the Southern Drifter turned into the city's shiny new prodigy. Sharp suits, bigger deals, and that grin like he owned the place.
And the crazy part? For a while, it worked. From small-town drifter to Hong Kong's golden boy.
This is the Phantom of Carrian, Asia's grand illusion.
The Drifter with Big Dreams. Every grand story has a beginning, and for George Tan, it began far from the glittering towers he would one day command. Born without the silver spoon of privilege in Johor, Malaysia, George was a drifter with a fire in his belly. He was restless, clever, and utterly determined to escape the ordinary, chasing opportunity wherever it might lead. His first forays into business in bustling Singapore faltered, but failure was a harsh teacher. George absorbed a crucial lesson. In the world of commerce, actual money was often less important than the clever art of accessing it. With this newfound wisdom, he knew his next move had to be bolder. By the mid-1970s, the winds of ambition carried George to Hong Kong, a city pulsating with energy, where audacity was not just tolerated, but celebrated. It was a place where fortunes could be made overnight, a perfect stage for a man who understood the power of perception. He found work with the seasoned developer, Chung Chun-Man, and quickly made his mark. George's ideas were not just bold, they were audacious, catching the eye of his employer. Chung Chun-Man saw a spark of genius, a man who could turn vision into reality, no matter how grand. In 1977, the partnership bore fruit. George and Chung Chun-Man launched the Carrian company, plunging headfirst into Hong Kong's booming property market. Their strategy was daring. Structure deals with minimal upfront capital, but maximize leverage, making every transaction appear larger than life. George, ever the showman, mastered the art of perception. He transformed ordinary property transactions into sensational headlines, creating an aura of unstoppable success around Carrian. Each deal was a performance, meticulously crafted to capture attention and inspire awe. The true masterstroke arrived in 1980. Exploiting a clever regulatory gap, George orchestrated a backdoor listing. He acquired a dormant firm, Mihan Enterprises, for a staggering 300 million Hong Kong dollars, then swiftly renamed it Carrian Holdings. This move was pure brilliance. Overnight, Carrian transformed into a public company, shedding its, quote, drifter image for newfound legitimacy. The financial world watched, mesmerized. The media, captivated by the story, painted George Tan as a rags-to-riches genius, a true visionary of the Hong Kong boom. George embraced his new role with relish. Sharp suits, confident interviews, a flair for the dramatic, he was the Southern drifter turned tycoon, adored by investors. Yet, beneath the polished facade, Carrian lacked true substance. There was no solid land bank, no steady income. It thrived purely on spectacle. George knew he needed one signature deal, a performance so dazzling it would forever cement the Carrian myth. It had to be grand, undeniable, a beacon of their perceived success. That deal arrived, glittering and magnificent, in the form of a skyscraper in Central, the Golden Gate building.